What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's video, we're going to focus on these Pikachu specifically, and hopefully we're going to get ourselves a shiny one. We do have a second one right here. Oh, man, I really want this thing because we only have until January 4th to get our hands on it. So not a lot of time at all, but you know what? We're just going to grind as much as possible, and maybe we'll get lucky enough to get one. One unfortunate thing about this New Year's event is there is no research for the Pikachu. Literally, the only researches are to hatch an egg or hatch 2 eggs, and you get Stardust for it, but it is what it is. At least they are spawning pretty consistently. And this one's a 420, man. I really wish that we had this one as a shiny, just cause, you know? And of course, we'll be doing some raids along the way. I just brought down a Gengar raid, and it was a local raid, so hopefully we'll get some local shiny luck. So here it is. The first Gengar is not shiny in a 1602. 1644 is the hundo, so clearly this is not the best. And we've got another Gengar. This one's a 1604, so it's not much better, but it's not shiny. Man, for the split second where the screen turns white, it makes the Gengar look shiny. And it looks like we're getting 3 Gengars in a row, but looks like none of them are shiny. Oh well. Got a 4th Gengar here, but this one is really bad. It was like a 1582 or something like that. But let's take a look at it. It's not shiny, and like I said, pretty awful. But I think there was a Pikachu nearby, apparently, according to the nearby. I think it's literally like right over there on that stop. But since we're here and I had a 5-kilometer egg, it was a chainling. Okay, never mind. There's a very dark forest here, but I found the Pikachu. Is it a shiny one? It is not, sadly. But that's fine, because apparently Leek sent me a nice Wobbuffet with the lips. Let's hopefully get that pink one. I really want it. The Wobbuffet has been brought down. Let's see if we get the pink one. I really want this one because I have a male already, but I don't have the female with the lips. And since there is a gender difference there, I actually want to get one of each of them. If there was no difference at all, I wouldn't care in the slightest. But since there is, it's not pink. Of course it isn't. I really hope I end up getting this one. Looks like it's time to hatch some eggs. I've got 3 12 kilometers here. I really want to get one more shiny Ponyard, so this one is not it at all. Hopefully the next one can actually be shiny. Oh, please, just one more. And here's the last one. 2 Ponyards. Man, at least we got the Ponyards. I actually did a batch of 5 earlier, didn't get a single Ponyard from it. And there was a Wobbuffet here with the lips. It's still not pink. Please, I just want it. Another Wobbuffet from a friend. Oh, man. I promise while I'm doing these raids, I am checking every single Pikachu, but these are the easiest things to check in front of you guys, so unfortunately, it's still not pink. I know it's about a 1 in 64 odd of a shiny rate on this thing, and I've clearly not done nearly enough to even warrant me complaining about it, but I do hope to get it soon. And here's our first shiny of the video, a shiny Kricketot. I did not expect this at all, to be honest with you. But I'm down. A shiny's a shiny, better than getting nothing at all, especially because we've been doing so many raids and so many checks and just nothing. And I've been hatching a lot of these 7-kilometer eggs as well. But hopefully this one will turn out to be good. It did come off of the incense, so we'll see if it actually has decent IVs. It's not really good at all. Well, hey there, everybody. It's now the next day. I did hunt quite a bit after that last shiny Kricketot, but nothing ever really happened. I even joined Ivan for a bit, and for multiple hours, nobody got anything in the truck. But it's now the next day. I've got a Wobbuffet, and it's also not shiny. I was really hoping that would build up to that, but that's fine. We've got plenty of hunting to do today. We still need to get that Pikachu, and who knows, maybe we'll get lucky with something else. I'm happy to say we found a wild shiny, and it has a party hat, though the downside to it is this doesn't complete any sets, but this will be helpful for people that may need it, so I'm always down to run into it. And it's a 442. No idea if that's good or not, but it is weather boosted, so who knows, maybe this actually would be really good as a Charizard. So let's see it. A 442 is going to be not great at all. 956, I want to say that is, but still, awesome to run into it. We've done a few laps now. I'm thinking let's pop the daily incense and see if we get any more luck. Maybe we'll get a Galarian bird today. You guys already know I really want that Moltres, so hopefully we'll get it, but let's see what the first spawn on this thing's gonna be. And the first spawn is a Galarian Spearow. Amazing. And this Hoot Hoot was the last spawn off the daily incense, so once this is over, we should see everything except for the Hoot Hoot. Luckily nothing ran, and we saw 26. Wow, really 26? So in total that's 27. That's not bad at all, and I took a whole bunch of turns. I didn't even do a straight line like I usually do. Maybe that's the key. Maybe you have to take a couple turns here and there. Maybe the daily incense likes that more. I mean, I have no clue, but sadly out of those 27 spawns, not a single one of them was a Galarian bird, so hopefully tomorrow. I don't know why these things love me, but that's perfectly fine. I love them too. They're really cool, especially because if we could ever get one that we could purify into a Shundo, we could have a Shundo Mega in the future. But sadly, this one is a 558, I think I saw, so it's not going to be a Shundo. I think you want it to be like near the 600s in order for it to be purifiable, but nonetheless, a shiny is a shiny, and I'm always down to get it. Plus, this thing is pretty cool looking. Is it good though? Yeah, like I thought. It's a 7, 9, 10, I want to say. Still cool though, you know what I mean? Getting a shiny is always awesome no matter what. Niantic, I really appreciate this shiny, but I think this was supposed to go to Brandon instead, but whatever, it is what it is. Brandon, buddy old pal, if you're watching, you're more than welcome to have this if you want it. Unless it turns out to be a Shundo, then it's gonna be mine forever, but probably not gonna be a Shundo. Now, let's see it. Did the incense gods give us something amazing? It did not. Okay, and 9, 3, I want to say 7. That's all right. And a shiny Hitmontop. Let's go. Weather boosted as well. No idea if this is good, but an 1836 seems pretty up there. We'll see. Maybe this might turn out to be really good, though in the end of the day, unfortunately, Hitmontop really isn't that useful, but whatever. I'm always down with a shiny like this. Here's 7 7-kilometer eggs just because, right? Why not? I mean, we could get something good from them, so number 1 will be, ooh, Salandit. That's actually really rare. The second egg will give us a Pawniard. The third egg will give us another Pawniard. Number 4 is another Pawniard. Wow, there's a lot of these. Number 5 is a Skrelp. Number 6 is a Larvitar. And here's the last egg. Lucky number 7 is a Pancham. Let's check some IVs, shall we? Just for fun. That's actually not a bad Skrelp. We move over to the Salandit. It's a male, the Pawniard, the other Pawniard, and the other Pawniard, and the Pancham. All right, those are decent. And a shiny Hitmontop. Let's go. Weather boosted as well. No idea if this is good, but an 1836 seems pretty up there. We'll see. Maybe this might turn out to be really good, though in the end of the day, unfortunately, Hitmontop really isn't that useful, but whatever. I'm always down with a shiny like this. Let's take a look at it. We got a new height record, and it's not half bad. 12, 15, 8. That's pretty good. And now it's day 3, and sadly, we still don't have a Pikachu. Though we have been lucky with other shinies, I still want to get my hands on that Pikachu, though, so hopefully we'll get it today. But since it is a new day, let's pop the daily incense, see what happens. We haven't had a Galarian bird in 2023 yet, so I'd like today to be the day, seeing that it's the 3rd day. But it looks like we're starting off with a Paris. Awesome. I'm sad to say that so far this daily incense has not given us anything good at all, and the last spawn's gonna be another Pidgey. We've had a ton of Pidgeys, Spearows, and Pidovs. But I guess it's my fault for popping it during partially cloudy weather. But now that we caught it, let's see what our final number was. How many Pokemon did we get? And we got 25 in total. Not a single one of them ran, which is nice. But as you can see, a ton of Pidgeys, a lot of Pidovs, and quite a few Spearows as well. Sadly, we're not having much luck, and it's almost time for a Alolan Sandshrew Spotlight Hour, which means the Pikachus and all that stuff are going to disappear. But that's fine. We're gonna live stream this Spotlight Hour on Twitch, because I haven't streamed on Twitch for a little while, so I thought it'd be a little bit of fun. And let's see how we do. Maybe we'll get a lot of shiny Sandshrews. They are boosted shinies, so more than likely we're going to get at least 2 of them. Oh, there's the blue one. We got it. 155 CP. No idea if it's going to be good. I think a Shundo would be pretty great, only because the fact of the matter is this thing is really good as 100% in PvP. So having a Hundo one of these would be awesome. Whew, and only 20 minutes in, so that's not half bad. Pretty happy with that. Now let's take a look at it. How are you? You are, all right, I guess. Stream went well. We only got 1 Alolan Sandshrew, though. We didn't get the 2 that I thought we would. But in the end of the day, at least we got a shiny. There's always a chance we couldn't have gotten anything. But speaking of shiny, check it out. We got ourselves a purple Murkrow, the old Purkrow. And the worst part is, it's literally on the way to a Pikachu I was about to check, but whatever. In the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't even know what that was. Let's try to throw again. Boom, we actually hit it that time. And hopefully we'll actually be able to catch it. 1, 2, and 3. We got it, cool. And let's take a look at its IVs. Wow, better than I thought it would be. 15, 8, 11. Not bad. And like 2 hours later, we got a level 1 shiny Temple, which is pretty neat. I mean, I'm down with it. It's a really nice shiny. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I have a level 1 already that I turned into a Seismitoad during the Liverpool Safari Zone when we actually went to Liverpool. So this is really neat. If I got 1 more of them, I could have the complete level 1 shiny set of them, which would be pretty fun. Let's take a look at this one. A 10 CP is, actually better than I thought it would be. 4, 8, 15. Let's go. And after 3 straight days of grinding in this video, we still do not have the New Year's Pikachu, which is fine. It is what it is. You can't say we're not grinding hard. We have managed to get 10 shinies in total. I mean, we've got the Kricketot, we got the Charmander, we got the Mawile, the Pidgey, the Hitmontop. When I was hanging out with Goku and Ivan last night, I did get an Oddish and a Bunnelby as well. Then obviously we got the Sandshrew, the Murkrow, and the Temple today. But yeah, we are getting shinies. You can't say that we're getting unlucky when it comes down to shinies. We're doing pretty good, but we're not getting the one we want. But again, I do have until tomorrow at 8 p.m. to go for it, so we're definitely gonna grind our hearts out tomorrow, and if we get it, amazing, and if we don't, it is what it is. There's nothing more we could have done. If you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you did, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and we are getting so close. In fact, we're almost about to hit 92,000. If you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more, I highly suggest you check out the video right over here. But with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one.